stuff like that. But it was just cool to be out there with everyone and kind of grow as a family and meet everyone and then have fans start coming to set. We had fans that were extras, so it was really cool to kind of get to work with people who admire the book.
I know Rob Pattinson said the wire work was actually kind of painful at times. Did you think it was painful? Or?
I think it's a little easier for the females, I think, than the males. And those who are not athletically challenged, because Rob, he had a little trouble with it.
Well, and you had to totally take down James.
I did, which I didn't even know I was going to get to. And they just kind of go, hey, Ashley, this is what you're going to do. And I'm, of course, all for it. And yeah, I had to run and jump and do all this stuff.
I love that.
My dad's favorite part.
Okay, the girl over here in the, you're a Team something shirt. Team Jacob.
She'll go back here first, okay.
Okay.
Was the wig you had to wear, was that uncomfortable?
We have two questions.
No, it wasn't that bad. It was better than chopping my hair off. It was only, I think towards the end of the day, it started getting a little uncomfortable, but it wasn't hot, so I didn't really sweat, and so it wasn't as uncomfortable as some people experience.
Okay, so what was your question?
Have you ever pitched before doing baseball team?
No. No, they flew us out 2 weeks before we started, and I had to work with the baseball coach for hours and hours and hours each day.
You had said last night that you have dancing training, and so
yeah,
they worked that into the pitch.
That helped, yeah, because it made it more Alice-esque. Because you know, it's Alice's like, she's a tiny pixie little character, and to pitch a baseball isn't really that dainty, so we incorporated some dance in there.
Here, see with the microphone. Okay.
Who did you like working with the most on the set?
I mean, everyone brings a different quality to it, but of course, Kellen and I have been good friends for a long time, so it was really, really fun to kind of get to work with one of my best friends.
Thanks. A question over here.
Okay, I know now that you know that I gave you a gift. I was wondering if
thank you, I just opened it.
I was wondering if you would wear your Pixie Power badge later.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for that, too. It's very sweet.
Over here with the microphone.
When you do Eclipse, what are you looking forward to the most?
Eclipse.
Jump ahead.
Yeah. I was like, Porsche. Oh, wait.
Wrong movie.
She just wants to drive the
I
Porsche.
honestly haven't lived that far ahead. I haven't seen a script yet, so I'm not really sure what they're going to keep in there or not yet.
How about the Porsche is is it going to be like a standard, or do you have to learn how to drive stick shift, or are you going to
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, they kept that line.
Yay! Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited about the Porsche. I don't know how to drive stick shift, so I've hit up all of my guy friends to try and teach me. But just everything that happens in Italy is so cool, and the way they wrote it is so neat. So I'm really excited about shooting in Italy. Yeah.
Hi, Ashley, over here. I was wondering, is there any reason that Alice and Rosalie weren't at the prom at the end scene?
Yeah, we were supposed to be. It just kind of, it was one of the last things that we shot, and the schedule was so hectic that it just really didn't work into the schedule.
Because you would look beautiful in your dress.
Thank you. I picked it out and everything. I went shopping for it. I was so bummed.
What was, if it had been in, what was it going to look like?
What was your dress?
It was BCBG, and it was on the runway last year. It was kind of more of a corset top, and it had this kind of feather type. You know the dress that I wore to the premiere? Mm-hmm. It kind of had that texture to it, except it was a pale pink. It was really pretty.
So are you a shopping-aholic like Alice is?